Hello everyone, welcome to High School Mathematics channel. Today we are going to learn Class 6 Chapter 12 Data Handling Unit Exercise. Now let us see the first sum. Given below are the ages of 20 students of Class 6 in a school. First sum, organize the data and represent in the form of a frequency distribution table using tally marks. Here in this table we have taken three columns, that is age, tally marks and number of students. Here 5 students have age 10. So let us represent this by using tally marks. First, how to write four vertical lines we must write. Then after one cross line that represents 5. Next, 7 students having 11 age. So let us represent 7. First write 4 vertical lines, one cross line that makes 5 and 2 more lines that makes total 7 tally marks. Next, 4 students have age 12. So let us represent this using tally marks, that is 4 vertical lines. Next, 4 students have age 13. This also we have to represent by using tally marks. So let us write 4 vertical lines. See now question number 2. Find out the age having more number of students. More number of students are having 11 years of age. See question number 3. How many students are there in 10 years age? 5 students are there in 10 years of age. See now fourth one. Find out number of students who are having more age. 4 students having more age, that is age 13. See now question number 2. A dice was thrown 30 times and following scores were obtained. 5, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3 and so on. In this table we have taken 3 columns, number on dice, tally marks and score obtained. Here number on dice will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here scores obtained we have written. On throwing dice, one number appeared 5 times, so the score is 5. So let us represent this by using tally marks. First we have to write 4 tally marks and one cross line. This represents 5. See now number 2 appears 6 times, so the score is 6. Let us represent this using tally marks. First let us write 4 vertical lines, one cross line, that is number 5, and write one more vertical line. So this is 6 tally marks. Next, number 3 appeared 6 times, so the score is 6. Now let us write tally marks here. 4 vertical lines, one cross line, that is 5, and one more vertical line, total 6 tally marks. Next, number 4 appeared 4 times, so the tally marks are 4 vertical lines. Next, number 5 is also appeared 4 times, so the score is 4. Let us represent this by writing 4 vertical lines. See number 6 appeared 5 times, so the score is 5. Let us represent this by using tally marks. First 4 vertical lines and one cross line that represents 5 tally marks. See question number 2. Which number obtained more times? Number 2 and 3 obtained more times. See now question number 3. How many times was a score greater than 4 obtained? Greater than 4 means number 5 and number 6. So total they appeared 9 times. Therefore 9 times a score greater than 4 is obtained. See now question number 4. Find the total number of times an odd number obtained. 2 times an odd number, that is 5, is obtained. See now question number 3. Following is the data regarding pass percentage of students in different classes. 6th class pass percentage is 65, 7th class 75, 8th class 85, 9th class 60 and 10th class 80%. Now we have to draw a vertical bar graph to represent the above data. See now on x-axis we have taken 6th class to 10th class. That is on x-axis 1 cm equals to 1 class we have taken. On y-axis we have taken pass percentage where 1 cm equals to 5%. So we have taken numbers 5, 10, 15 so on up to 85. See the scale now. On x-axis we have taken 1 centimeter equals to 1 class. On y-axis we have taken 1 centimeter equals to 5%. Now let us draw vertical bar graph for the given data. They have given 6th class, pass percentage is 65. Now let us draw a line here at 65 and join them. Seventh class pass percentage is 75. Now let us draw a line near 75 and join them. Eighth class pass percentage is 85. Now let us draw a line at 85 and join them. Ninth class pass percentage is 60. Now let us draw a line there and join them. For 10th class pass percentage they have given as 80. Now let us draw a line at 80. Now join them. So we have drawn vertical bar graph for the given data in this way. See now question number 4. The number of mathematics books sold by a shopkeeper by 6 consecutive days is shown below. Here 2 columns they have given days and number of books. Monday 65, Tuesday 40, Wednesday 30, Thursday 50, Friday 70 and Saturday 20. Now we have to draw a horizontal bar graph to represent the above data. On x-axis we have taken number of books, that is 5, 10, 15 so on up to 70 we have taken. That is on x-axis 1 centimeter equals to 5 books. On y-axis we have taken days, that is Monday to Saturday. We have taken on y-axis 1 centimeter equals to 1 day. See the scale now. On x-axis 1 centimeter equals to 5 books. On y-axis 1 centimeter equals to 1 day. Now let us draw horizontal bar graph for the given data. On Monday 65 books were sold. So at 65 let us put a mark. Now join them. On Tuesday 40 books were sold. So at 40 let us put a mark and join them. On Wednesday 30 books were sold. So let us mark 30 and then join them. On Thursday 50 books were sold. So let us mark at 50. On Friday 70 books were sold. Let us mark at 70 now. Let us join them. On Saturday only 20 books were sold. Now let us mark 20 and join them. So we have drawn horizontal bar graph for the given data. Today we have seen chapter 12 data handling unit exercise all sums. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like, share to your friends and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.